Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture is My Life. Now, I plan to do an Eastern nutrition series this week, discussing foods that are great for your heart, because there are many individuals who suffer from heart disease. And I was speaking recently to a few of my colleagues around the world in different countries. To name some of them, it's Netherlands, Spain, UK, Germany, Italy, Japan, South Africa, Canada, Colombia, Brazil. I know I'm missing a few because it was a huge Zoom session, and there were quite a few acupuncturists. I know there was one from Iran, but there were quite a few acupuncturists from around the world that were in on this session. And the major topic was heart disease and how we're noticing a growth in patients who are suffering from various types of heart disease. Now, we got deep into discussion on Eastern nutrition and foods that they can just add to their diet that they're totally unaware that is very good at fighting heart diseases. And the first that's going to come to your mind is going to be fruits and vegetables. And of course, because those are, you need that in your diet. You should have that in your diet. But I wanted to spend the next few days discussing various foods that may benefit you, and not just your heart, but other yin and yang organs within the body as well. And I'd even like to start out with, let's say, chickpeas. And chickpeas is known for being loaded with cardiovascular nutrition. I mean, just healthy components, vitamins that are great. And it's also that are great for the heart. It's full of fiber and potassium. And it also has vitamins that can lower cholesterol and reduce your risk of heart disease. You know, because an acupuncturist understands that along with benefiting the heart, chickpeas also can benefit the pancreas as well as the stomach. And chickpeas, and acupuncturist understands it induces urination, and it reduces blood cholesterol as well as it lowers blood pressure. And sometimes even in my consultation sessions, depending on what the patient may be suffering from, I may recommend that they include chickpeas in their diet. Another is cranberries, and many individuals overlook cranberries. I mean, it's full of various types of nutrients and antioxidants. And so, like I said, so many individuals overlook cranberries, but it helps prevent heart disease. I mean, it's also known to reduce a person or lower a person's risk of urinary tract infections, stomach ulcers, gum disease, and even cancer. And cranberries, I mean, to an acupuncturist, we understand that it benefits not only the heart, but the bladder, the kidneys, large intestine, and along with you know, just being good for you overall. Anything with berries, and I've said that in past podcasts, anything with berries at the end of it, it's great for you. But an acupuncturist also understands when you have a low appetite, if you lost your appetite due to some type of mental and emotional disorder, which is why I recommend so many individuals watch acupunctureismylife.tv, because we have many episodes on mental and emotional disorders and even foods that you can eat to help benefit. And just taking that proactive approach, just saying, what can I do before seeing an acupuncturist or psychotherapist or psychiatrist or whatever. There are foods that you can eat that can alter your mood for your benefit. But even those that lose their appetite because of depression or whatever, sometimes I'll recommend that they include cranberries in their diet. Along with individuals, they'll suffer from internal heat. It's like spontaneous sweating or night sweats, or even internal dampness, and you could feel it when you sweat, just a damp skin. I'll recommend cranberries for that as well. And it's why I'm constantly saying, see a physician on an annual basis. Get a full checkup, including blood work and so forth, and then make regular wellness visits with an acupuncturist. Because sitting with an acupuncturist, it includes Eastern nutrition consultation. Another widely overlooked, figs. Figs contain one of the best sources of nutrition to protect your heart. It's loaded with calcium and fiber, and it could even potentially reverse the effects of heart disease. Acupuncturists are aware of this. Along with the heart, we understand that figs benefit the spleen, the lungs, large intestine. It moistens the lungs, it eases sore throat. And, even for some of my patients who struggle with bowel movements, I recommend figs because it moistens the large intestine to assist with bowel movements. Because you have to understand, as an acupuncturist, I understand that health as well. I know that the wealth is not on an app on your phone or in the stock market. I know it's not in the bank. It's not in the safe. It's not in your purse. It's not in your pocket. It's not under your mattress. It's not in the shoebox in the closet. It's not under the doghouse in the backyard. I understand that the wealth is in you. Which is why I recommend you see an acupuncturist for regular wellness visits. Because it's all about your health. That's what the wealth is. Another great food source is flax seeds. Now, flax seeds you could put in your smoothies, you could sprinkle it on, whatever. Your morning cereal. There's so much you can do with flax seeds. And there are individuals who don't like eating nuts, in which I tout so much, different types of nuts, or even fish. But you still need that omega-3 fatty acids. You need the omega-3 fatty acids, and it's in the flax seeds. You can use it as a topping on your salad so much because it's loaded with antioxidants and other types of nutrition, other forms of nutrition that protects your heart. And an acupuncturist understands that along with benefiting the heart, it benefits the stomach and the spleen and the large intestine. Because flax seeds protect a person's mucous membranes. It benefits their skin, it counters dryness. And you have individuals that suffer from internal dryness. And along with water, room temperature water. Flax seeds, great for your skin. It can reduce your cholesterol, it can potentially lower blood pressure, benefits the bowels, and it can serve even as an anti-inflammatory. So if you don't like eating various forms of nuts, or even fish for that matter, flax seeds, the way to go. Big time. Big time way to go. And these are things you'll learn as a result of sitting with an acupuncturist, relative to what's going on with you. Your acupuncturist will make certain recommendations. Another great food for the heart is hot chili peppers. Red hot chili peppers are awesome because it contains capsaicin. And capsaicin has the potential ability to lower a person's blood pressure as well as the cholesterol levels. It's great for the heart. But don't eat the whole thing. Don't eat it whole. Okay, you gotta dice that up, mix it up in your salad or whatever. Season certain foods with it. Because an acupuncturist is fully aware that not only does red hot chili peppers benefit the heart, but it also benefits the spleen and the stomach. Why? Because it warms your middle. That middle jowl is super important for the production of postnatal chi and blood. So you want to keep that at a certain temperature. When it gets cold, just forget it. So it warms the person's middle to dissolve any type of food stagnation that exists there. It can disperse cold. It can dry that damp internal environment, as well as it induces perspiration to sort of sweat out the dampness. And these are things that acupuncturists are aware of. So I really want to get, I want to spend the next few days discussing certain types of foods and individuals that is diagnosed with some form of heart disease can potentially make adjustments to their diet. To include foods that are beneficial for the heart. And this is why I'm constantly saying, make acupuncture a part of your life. Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?